You know, Alexei, sometimes I look at the kids today. They complain if the Wi-Fi is slowly. They have no idea what it was to be alive in your time, in the Perestroika days. It wasn't a time. It was a fever dream, a long, cold, hungry dream. You think this is Russia? This stability? This is a postcard. We lived in the real thing, the crumbling thing. You have woke up. This is your first mistake, waking up. The first thought wasn't, what will I do today? It was, what will I find today? Not what you wanted, what you could find it. My wife Lena, she was a hunter. Her prey was a chicken, a jar of pickles, a roll of toilet paper that wasn't made of sandpaper. She had lived at 5 a.m. with a network of other wives, a secret map of rumors. A truck might be delivered a butter at one store. There might be a sausages, the grain kind that's tasted of despair and gristle. Yeah, I hear that story about empty shelves. It weren't empty. It were theatrical. A pyramid of tin fish, one can, in the middle of vast, dusty shelf. A monument to nothing. And behind the counter, under it, that's where the real goods were. For them, for the one with right connections. We stood in line for hours, a line for rumor, a human chain of shade humiliation. And you had get to the front, and the babushka would just grunt, "Нету." Go. Never was. And you just turn around, your hope, a little piece of it, will die right there on the dirty floor. But the hunger was just a background noise, like a bad radio station. The real music was the fear, the gangs. You were a man, Mikhail. You had to be a wolf, or you were meat. I work at the factory. My salary was worthless by Tuesday. So what do? You become a taukach, a pusher, a fixer. You find things and you sell things. I know a guy who knew a guy who could get me a Finnish jeans, American cigarettes. A treasure. I remember I had a carton of Marlboros. A carton. More valuable than my degree. I was meeting a guy in an alley behind the cinema. It was dark. Oh, Боже мой. I was stupid. Two others were there. Not my guy. They had that look. No past. No future. Just the present moment of taking what you have. And one of them, kid, really, had a knife. Not even a proper knife. A shepherd's screwdriver. They took the cigarettes. They took the 50 ruble I had on my sock. They took my little belt. The belt. And one of them with screwdriver. He pressed me here and said, "Your life is a small price for a belt, old man." And he was right. He was absolutely right. I stood there, holding my trouser up. And I didn't feel angry. I felt grateful. Because the price was only my dignity. and a carton of cigarettes. It could have been higher. So, when you see those kids complain about their phones, don't be angry. Be happy. Be happy because they live in the world where the biggest monster, a slow internet connection. We pray for such gentle monster. Давай.